Hello guys, this is Divya and I'm back with another episode of Plums Prelims Level Up MCQ series. So today we have again come up with 5 MCQs and the subject today is Geography for 17th January and 44th episode. This is me Divya bringing MCQs for Geography today, and other, as you know, every day we are coming up with 5 MCQs from different faculties and from different topics as well as subjects. So if you want to be consistent, please follow these videos. It is highly recommended, and press the bell notification as well as subscribe to the Vysh IAS channel. Now let us start. The first MCQ: consider the following statement regarding standard time zone and prime meridian. The first statement says India is 5 hours ahead of Greenwich Meridian time. Second statement says prime meridian passes through Mali and Togo. These are the two countries. And then prime meridian also passes through Antarctica. So these are the statements. You have to tell which of these are correct statements, right? Options are 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 2 only, or 1 and 3 only, right? So answer, let us move on. Let's move to the answer. Answer is B. Actually it is 2 and 3. So India is India has India has only one. India has only one time zone, and India, Indian Standard Time is actually ahead of the Greenwich Meridian time by 5:30. 5 hours and 30 minutes, not 5 hours but 5 hours 30 minutes, half an hour extra. And as of 2020, Greenwich Meridian passes through 8 countries, and from north to south it is arranged as: first comes UK or England, means specifically France, Spain, Algeria, Mali, Burkina Faso, Togo, Ghana. So every day, Vaish in the Vaishayas in the Instagram, they are coming up with new tricks to learn all these things, so that you don't have to mug up and you don't remember, you don't forget it, all the time, because remembering and forgetting is like a cycle. So in order to get this thing into etched into your mind, you should be following those tricks which are which are being posted in Instagram of Vaishya's Instagram channel. So then there is Greenwich also passes through Antarctica at the South Pole. Right, now let us move on. Second question. So rocky ground, caves, sinkholes, underground rivers, these are the characteristics of which of the following, right? With the underground rivers, at least you should get an idea what I am talking about. Options are playas, meanders, karst topography, batholiths, right? So let us move to the answer, and answer is C. It is actually an example of karst topography, because as you can read here, karst is a type of landscape where dissolving of the bedrock has created sinkholes, sinking streams, caves, springs. So these are some of the characteristics of the karst topography, right? And it is associated with the soluble rock types, right? Like limestone, which are present in the rock. Then there are marbles and gypsums. Then other options were meander. So as you know, then there is meander, is it is one of the regular sinus curves, right? It is one of the paths that is taken by the channel of rivers, channels that are made by the rivers, that is meander. And then playa, you should be knowing, it is related to the desert, right? So it is the flat area at the lowest part of the, or part of an undrained desert basin. Okay, and you can read more about it in, right? I don't want to make this lecture very big. And then there is batholith. Batholith is is one of the type of igneous rocks, right? And it is related to the volcano, that you should be remembering. Now let us move on to the third MCQ, and it says consider following pairs. Again, kind of match of the following. So the first is given is insulation, and definitions are actually given for it. So insulation given as the lines joining the places of equal temperature, then albedo, the percentage of visible light reflected by an object, and then isotherm, the incoming solar radiation, then annual range, difference between mean temperature and the mean temperature of the warmest and the coldest months, right? So please answer, and which of, you have to find out which of these are correct ones, right? Correct matched, correctly which are matched. So options are 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 2 and 4 only, and 1 and 3 only. Please read the question properly. Pause the video, answer the question. Let's move to the answer. Answer is C, right? Answer is C, 2 and 4 only. So here we can see insolation is the amount of solar radiation that is received by the earth's surface, right, in a given period of time. Then albedo, as you should be knowing this, it's a fraction of light that is getting reflected by the surface. Then there is isotherm. It is the lines. Iso means isotherm, so you should be knowing that this is something related to the temperature. So these are the lines which are drawn on the map, which of the areas which have the same temperature. So there are isobars also, and you should be knowing about all those things, right? Isobars, isotherms. Then there is annual range. So it is the range, you can understand. So it is the difference between mean temperature of hottest and coldest months. So annual means it has to be yearly. Then fourth question, in which of the following regions the chemical weathering process is more dominant? So it's like a common sense based question, right? So where the chemical weathering will be more, what are the factors? You should be knowing what are the factors which contribute more to this, then you will be able to derive the answer from that also. So where the weathering process is more dominant than the mechanical process. So there are also types of weathering. So one happen through the mechanical, as well as other forces are also involved, like mechanical forces are also involved, then chemical weathering process is also employed, I mean also are there. So it is here, it is talking about the chemical weathering process where it is more, right? So options are humid area, arid region, or the limestone region, or glacier region. So let us let's see the answer. Answer is actually a humid area. Of course it is very obvious, because the agents, the factors which are required for chemical weathering are mostly present in that in such areas only. So it requires mostly water and air, and which is there, right? Presence of the moisture contributes to the weathering, chemical weathering process. So that's why in such humid areas chemical weathering is more dominant. So as you can see, action of these two agents, right, air and water, the mineral in rock undergo chemical changes, right? Let's move on to the fifth question. Which of the following phenomena are responsible for red color of the rising sun and setting sun, and as well as the blue color of the sky? Very easy question. Okay, so your options are conduction, scattering, insolation, albedo, right? So very basic question it is, you should be knowing. Answer this question. So answer is actually B. It is the example, the color which we see over the sky of the sun and of the sky blue color, it is actually due to the scattering of light, right? Very straight question. So with this we have come and end to this episode, and hope you enjoyed it. And please, if you did, like and share these videos. We'll come up with another set of MCQs tomorrow. And I hope you guys will follow this consistently, right? So with this, thank you. I'll wind up now.